Hi, folks. I am Tom Vick, and I'm here on a Saturday evening with you with a good, clear sky. Just a few high clouds. That's not going to cause any rain or affect the nighttime temperatures or anything like that, but a warming trend is coming. We go over to Gina, see what it looks like there, and likewise, you still see a few high clouds over in that direction. You can kind of see some of the sun glare as well, the redness of the oranges colors of the setting sun. Natchitoches at 63 degrees across Sibley Lake with a beautiful view there. The bottom line in this forecast, it will be a nice Sunday, so you can enjoy that. Three fronts I now have in this 7-day forecast. I've added a front, and you know that's going to mean some changes, right? But as a preview, the two most important days for many folks would be Thanksgiving Day, of course. Well, I think there'll be some rain that day. Dry, though, for Friday after Thanksgiving for all the folks who rush out and shop. I got details coming up in a few minutes. Radar not showing any rain here in the local area, so we're in a little bit of a dry spell for a few days now. But some folks are still experiencing water problems across the area. Flood warning remains on in Glenmora on the Calcasieu. Satellite and radar notice the energy coming in from the west. One system departs, another energy comes in across the west, across the northeast Pacific. So we got it all going on, and that will take aim at us in our 7-day forecast next week as those changes and part of those three fronts that I was advertising come into the forecast. Futurecast by Sunday morning, mid-morning, Sunday school, church. We've got no issues happening there. You'll have a fine trip there. And then Sunday evening back for the evening service, or might even have some dinner outside there. Or we got restaurants open. Well, pretty good weather as you travel to get something to eat. All right, Monday morning, it's back to work, but not back to school for a lot of folks. I know some folks have the whole week off. So if you got to work, though, we have a pretty good start back in the forecast for Monday, but a little bit of a rain chance will come in during the day and into the evening hours with a little front, one of the first fronts that's what we've got coming through. Again, there's your graphic for the flood warning on the Calcasieu near Glenmora. Let's check out the Futurecast. We continue to see the chilly air just to the north of us here. Again, this is the upper level pattern, about 500 millibars or 20,000 feet above the surface. Many of us as forecasters, we call this the steering level because that's the level where surface weather systems are steered. And so we have the cold air to the north of us, but notice it's not making any penetration to the south, but that begins to change with the second front on Thanksgiving Day. Right there, you see that dip into Louisiana, Texas, and the south. That is going to be accompanied by a pretty decent cold front coming in Thanksgiving morning, it looks like to me. And that will make a difference in our temperatures, bring some rain, but then that's the Thanksgiving rain forecast. And then behind it, it's a strong enough front and dry air will win the forecast for shopping Friday. And what's going to happen beyond that is the coldest air stays in areas to the north of us here, but you still see a little bit, and this is a little bit farther southwest than yesterday's model was indicating there. So the front from the chill from the Thanksgiving Day front will linger into the remainder of the 7-day forecast. So here are your numbers. Coming up for Sunday, 77 after a cool 41. So that's not as cool as it was this morning. We averaged 36 this morning. So the warming trend will begin Sunday, and it really kicks in on Monday with a low of 60. There's more moisture, hence the warmer temperature, 82 for your high. I did put in 20% in the PM for Monday. I think the best chance of that is north and east of the Alexandria Pineville area, though. Again, I think everybody does at least have a 10%. The front comes in noticeably cooler on Tuesday. You can see those numbers change there from 82 to 65. That's a pretty good drop. And then Wednesday, some clouds remain. I did throw in or keep 20% as our forecast kind of waits for the energy to the west to arrive. But with that, sometimes we get some isolated showers or sprinkles or something like that. I got that covered with that 20%. And then going into the remainder of the forecast there for Thanksgiving Day, there's a 60% chance of some showers, probably a few thunderstorms, mainly in the morning hours, but don't be surprised if in some locations east and south of the Alexandria, Pineville Metro, we see some lingering chances. But by Friday, it's all out of here for shopping. But notice the much cooler weather there Friday, and a chill remains on Saturday with kind of a third front kind of bleeding in from the north. And looks like a mostly cloudy day. And looking beyond Saturday, I'm beginning to see maybe some rain chances brewing for Sunday of next week. All right, that's it for me. I think Nick Miculus will have something for you tomorrow, and I'll be in the Forecast Center.